interview, and they asked Mel how she doing with Martell's new boo thing.
Oh, because Sheree came out and confirmed that they're dating.
Yeah, well, Mel did an interview, and she said she's, I guess, unbothered. So...
Mel don't really say her true feelings, though. She don't really state her true feelings.
Well, people think that it's a strength in being unbothered. People think that, oh, that don't bother me. Or like, people think, they always say that I act unbothered. And I'm not unbothered. I'm just choose my responses more carefully.
Yeah.
You know, so you're not unbothered. What kind of human walks through life unbothered? That's not a strength. Overacting unbothered always makes you seem bothered. The words I don't care means you do care. It always means the exact opposite. So if it wasn't bothering you, you would never respond to it. You know, no one ever responds to things that don't bother them, period. I mean, after you spend 12 years with someone, have 4 kids with someone, have a volatile relationship, about a month after you're not seeing them no more, to hear your ex is moving on, especially in a level up like this, it's not going to be a great thing. She felt probably happier when he was leveling down. But the level up is kind of a gut puncher.
That's going to be interesting.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a Love and Marriage Huntsville Extra, honey. It was just a lot going on in this episode, honey. So Miss Robinson decided to make it all a big deep dive, okay? Just one big deep dive. I was going to do a few short videos of a few segments, but honey, let's just put all these niggas together, okay? Just put everybody together. So y'all just heard the clip of Tisha and Marceau talking about Melody and how, you know, she's unbothered. You heard Tisha and her hating ass talking about, well, Mel don't like to let you know how she really feel about stuff. You know, she act a certain way and, you know, she don't know how to keep it real about her feelings. And who should she share her feelings with? You? Like, you ain't her damn friend. So, like, that's how I know, you know, Tisha is just such a hater, you know, just such a hater. But this is the thing, guys, because I saw a few of you all in the comments saying, oh, well, Melody should always remind the audience that Martell wants her, especially since he's saying those things in private, and you ain't gotta tell me nothing of what he's saying, okay? I'm gonna say this once and I'm gonna say it twice, and next time, honey, I'm not gonna be so nice, okay? Let me break this down for you all. She needs to stay present, period. When you are with a narcissist, okay, you have to stay in the present moment, period. You got to keep it where it's at. You don't need to be talking about the past and what they did. And like, her saying certain stuff, it gives credence to what Marceau and Tisha was saying about her, because you out here saying that you're not bothered. And to me, you guys, I know she don't care about Sheree and Martell and they relationship, they clout chasing ass relationship at that. I know she don't care, right? I really feel like this girl got her hand in her bag, honey. Okay, Melody is acting. Melody is still making music. She's producing. You know, she's doing a lot of different things. And like I told y'all, all of that is good, right? For business. She's a go-getter. We expect that. But on a personal level, the things that come out of your mouth, they will begin to make you look bothered. Okay? When you get to, you know, bringing up the past. Like, I'm going to play this clip for you all where she's talking to Martell. I didn't get to really explain it in my other deep dive video. But let's play it right now, honey. That way Miss Robinson can break it on down.
I'm going to hold you accountable the same way. I'm going to hold you accountable the same way. I'm going to hold you accountable the same way that I held you accountable all the years in my marriage that I was disrespected by this person, and then you went and had a baby with them and kept with them, even though they kept disrespecting your wife. The way
Right there. Bam. She didn't have to say all of that. We know Ariane is disrespectful. We know that Ariane is nasty. She's malicious. And I told y'all, I agree with Melody that Martell shouldn't have told her who had COVID. He just needed to let her know. He could have said it was somebody on Melody's team that's, always around the kids. I would have even said that. You have to talk in a certain code when you are dealing with flying monkeys, when you are dealing with troublemakers, when you are dealing with women on the first floor that like drama, chaos, and confusion, like Ariane. Okay, that is who she is. Yes, she got her own boutique and this, that, and the third, but the girl is ghetto as hell. She the same girl that got on here talking about how she may want to, take her life because they keep talking about her on this television show. Like, where is the logic with that? You was sleeping with this woman's husband. It ain't about your feelings. What about hers? Okay? So she never had any empathy or sympathy for what she did to Melody. So Melody will never see it for this girl. I get it. It is a trigger. And it may always be one. But what I think Melody should do in the future is not go back down memory lane. And don't tell this type of stuff to Martell. Martell is a narcissist. And what they'll do is they'll see what makes you vulnerable. What's still bothering you? That's still a sore spot. And time doesn't heal all wounds. Sometimes it does, but certain stuff, and I think this particular situation was very traumatic for Melody. She may never get over this. She may move past it, but it will always be a sensitive spot for her, and I get that. But you can't tell this man that obviously doesn't care, because he go do whatever the hell he want to do anyways. He's a narcissist. He's always going to be looking out for himself, not your feelings. And I understood kind of what she was saying, like, you never protected me in that marriage, and I walked down an aisle with you. I told y'all about the side chicks, you guys, of yesteryear that knew they place and stayed in the back at the funeral, and you didn't never hear or see anything from them. But this girl is out in the open. She's online. She has talked about Melody's body, her hair, and her wigs used to be so bad. She already was sleeping with the lady's husband, so like to add insult to injury, honey, okay? It was just too much for Melody to be dealing with. But yeah, you can't go back down memory lane with hook-headed and, oh, well, you never protected me from this person, and don't go down the roller coaster with that. Don't go on that ride, okay? Don't get on that carousel, that merry-go-round. Don't do it. Stay present, stay on task, and just say what it is. Next time I tell you something, I don't want you to divulge my medical information with your child's mother. Okay? Period. You can't tell everybody everything, guys, because everybody is not mature. And for Martell to be like, yeah, but, you can't blame me for what she doing. You know how the bitch is. What if Melody get COVID again and she tell you and you tell that girl, and like, how many times does this need to happen? So Martell, if Melody tell you something in the future, it needs to be between you all. You all were married. You all are the ones that had the family, okay? The 4 kids, okay? And even though you are divorced, everything is between you and Melody and them kids. Y'all still somewhat of a family. I don't care what baby Ariane has had with Martell. She's not a part of the damn family. She's a hater. Well, she got a baby with him too, and she got every right to know. Okay, I would give you that if we was dealing with a mature, sensitive, logical, empathetic human being, right? No, we're not dealing with that. We dealing with a gutter bitch, a gutter snipe. Okay, and we know Big Ari love getting on Instagram saying, oh, they act like I'm just such a bad person. You are, bitch, because you don't have no morals, values, ethics, decorum. You're not sensitive to the fact that this woman had children with this man, married him. You kept sleeping with her husband. You talked to her on the damn phone and still was sleeping with her husband. That's why I tell you bitches all the time. Ooh, excuse my language, Miss Robinson. Don't call them bitches. But that's why I tell y'all all the time. Like, if you find out about a side chick or your dude trying to triangulate you with another woman, pay the bitch dust. Treat her like she's dead. Okay, he tried to bring some shit up. Go to another conversation. Change the subject. Stop giving life to people that are dead. Okay? Don't do it. Don't go down that rabbit hole. Because all this narcissist is going to do is they go use it against you. Do y'all see how, and I paused the show, right, guys? I'm right in front of the TV. He looking at her with like this smile on his face because he knows that this situation with Ariane still hurts her. And the narcissist loves to inflict pain. That's what they do best. Okay? So you giving your heart and your emotions and your tears to somebody that don't give a damn because all they care about is what's in it for them and their feelings and their emotions. Well, yeah, she should, keep telling everybody, how he wants her because he's doing it in private and it don't matter when and how he's doing it. It ain't no flex at this point if he want her back. He ain't no damn good. He's for the streets. Ain't no way he in therapy and he's still acting the same way. When is the therapy gonna kick in? It's not. So when she bring up the fact he still want her, she's making Marceau and Tisha correct about her behavior. Oh, you acting like you over shit, but you really not. That's why you gotta watch what you say. The truth has a way of coming out. Okay? You got to protect your words. You got to protect your peace. And like I said, she should have went in that damn house and closed that door. Okay? Close the door. Scene is over with. I would have been done with him. We saw Quad and Dr. G on Married to Medicine shut their production crew down. Quad was like, I'm done talking to this fool. Y'all need to pack up and get up out of here. I remember seeing that on Married to Medicine. I'm sure Melody could have did the same. So I don't want to hear this shit about, production wanted them to argue and go back and forth. And no. You have to shut stuff down with the narcissist. You got to protect your space. You got to have boundaries. You got to protect your peace. You got to watch what you say because everything you say will be used against you. Okay?
I held you accountable then. I'm going to hold you accountable now because the things that were said wouldn't even have been known if it hadn't come out of your mouth. See,
she needs to be clear and concise and to the point. Once you begin engaging with him, then he feels like, oh, this bitch still invested in me. Because they go get the point, guys. I done dealt with enough narcissistic men. They get the point when you about business and you shut shit down and you're not trying to go on this merry-go-round of an argument with them and go back and forth and try to prove and plead your case. I don't do that with people that are on the first floor, like this nigga right here. I would never do that. If I had Melody's money and opportunities, I would play the game such a way, you guys. I'm serious. And she gonna have to do that, because when you are seen going back and forth with him with all this passion, people gonna take that as, oh, you still want him still. You still tuned in.
Cannot hold me responsible for someone else being disrespectful.
The actions are from you because of your mouth. So I am going to hold you accountable.
All right, listen to this. If I'm not working, having to keep kids separated because of you getting COVID, what's wrong with me saying, hey, you know, like, I'm not thinking that somebody's going to go and put it.
I don't know why not. You've seen that.
Why not? She brought everything else online. She brought her mental health issues online. Okay, you know who she is. He keep trying to act oblivious to Ariane's behavior, like he don't know the stuff that she's capable of, guys. Like, make it make sense.
Now listen.
What was your purpose of going back to that person telling them that?
No, listen. You got diagnosed with damn COVID the next day. And you, the kids has a quarantine with me 3 different times.
See, when he brought up that, when you hear somebody bringing up numbers and dates and he's pointing his finger, go back and watch it, at her, that's the tone that he told Ariane that this woman had COVID, and that's why Ariane had all that smart stuff to say. See, the truth always comes out, right? He didn't just tell that girl, oh, well, she got COVID. I'm pretty sure he said, yeah, you know, her ass always traveling. She always away from the kids. We done seen it on this here show, right? Yeah, she got so many people babysit my kids. That's probably why her ass got COVID in the first place. I know what I'm looking at, guys. You hear that? You brought COVID to me, blaming her for a disease that everybody has at least gotten once, or maybe not ever got, but you know, it's pretty normal now. It was a big deal when it first came out if you had COVID, but there's a lot of blaming her, and he's going to use that to probably help his case with those kids if he hasn't already. Because remember, he tried to sue her for custody, full custody, right? Because of what? Because she's always traveling. See, everything is about control, and he will use her medical information against her. Okay? You're co-parenting with somebody you can't trust. I don't want to hear this shit about that's her child's father, that's the right thing to do. You are co-parenting with an enemy, basically.
I wasn't even around you.
You bring the kids to me.
How did
3 times I had.
Look at him. Listen to the numbers. Always listen to numbers that people say to you when they're trying to make a point and throw something in your face. Okay? So we know he's petty and he's involved with trying to hold her hostage, and yeah, but you had it 3 different times. I had to quarantine 3 different times and da-da-da-da-da, and yeah.
You back and forth to Atlanta.
Pause it. You back and forth to Atlanta. There it is. Walks away, drops the mic. I told y'all, everything is about control with him. Ain't no getting cool with this nigga for the kids. Everything that goes on with her will be used against her. So, you better lay low, okay? You are amongst a whole bunch of snakes, Miss Melody Cherie, from the women on this cast, because I'm going to lay into their ass too. But this fool right here, still a snake. I know the verbiage.
And back to your thing about I don't want you, you don't want me, you.
See, she took 10 steps back when she did that. Because if a man wants me and I don't want shit to do with him, I'm not going to bring it up to you guys because it don't even matter. The shit evaporates into the atmosphere whenever that man says that. Well, no, she got to prove to the audience. You ain't got to prove shit to us. Okay, what's understood don't need to be explained. We know he wants you. Okay, we all can see that. We don't need to hear it from you, from what he said in private, when he ain't going to do shit but deny it in public. But like I said, it's not a badge of honor. It's not anything to have a parade about or celebrate. that this man that had a baby on you, that he still wants you. Because when you bring that up, you make it look like you still want him. I said it. I know y'all go be in them comments. Y'all don't want to hear that. But she got to start watching what she's saying. Because people go take it and be looking at this like, yeah, you must still want him.
Other week to take you back Monday before last.
Yeah, stop lying. Why would I?
He ain't going to do nothing but deny it. So what was the point of that? She got to let the audience know. Got to let nobody know nothing. You still on that. You brought that up. No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not a flex that, somebody is allowing you back into a burning house. He wants you to come back into the burning house with no firefighters to put the fire out. He wants you to live in hell. Hell no. Nah. Okay, to the no. All right? Stop doing that, Melody. You doing good, girl, but you going to have to watch yourself because the haters, they go see you slipping and be like, yep. And it ain't even a matter of anybody hating. There's haters on this show, but I'm talking about the viewing audience. I'm sure it's so many older women or women, period, that saw this scene and was like, yeah, I could see her taking him back. Yeah, she still want him because you still tuned in. And you should have been walked away. You should have said what you said. You should have been walked away and told production to take their mucky ass on. Okay? Y'all pack up, get out of here. That's what I would have did. All of this, girl, no, this ain't the way.
You need to ask yourself that. Because you was just Mel. You know we soulmates.
See, I don't like that shit either. No, we don't need to hear what he said about y'all being soulmates. Because it's too late. It don't even matter no more. Okay? It don't matter if you don't plan on going back to him. So I think it's, I don't know what it is with him, but maybe she's still hurt and she needs to cater to her own ego of knowing that this man cheated all throughout the marriage, had a baby with a side chick, and he still wants me, and that makes me feel good to tell everybody that. That's what I think it is, guys. It's like I'm a cater to my own ego. But no, that's going to keep you stagnant. That's the definition of hustling backwards. Okay? Stay present when dealing with a toxic person. Stay present. Stay on today. You don't need to go back down memory lane of telling them what they did and who they did it with, because all of that, it just seemed like you're not over it. Okay? That's how I feel about that, guys. And I know that she don't want him because I can see certain stuff, but I'm just saying a lot of other people, they may look at her and be like, well, damn, she kind of seemed like she was over it, but no, since she said this, maybe I don't think that no more. Do you see what I'm saying? So you got to watch what you say. You do.
You know we meant to be together,
Girl,
man.
hey, listen,
you know we soulmates.
Listen. You been way too many that I know that from
And you hear that? Now he got to make her into a whore the way he is.
won't you?
So she threw up the deuce. You should have been through those up. Okay? All right, y'all. Let's break down this scene with Destiny and Tiffany and the girls. They were all acting very interesting.
This is like the perfect place to be if you want to see the city of Huntsville. So Martell did a great job picking this spot. Everybody looks great. The girls are dressed to the nine. And I guess the big question is Mel is going to show up to support Martell? I guess we'll wait and see.
Girl, why you always focused on Mel? Mind your business. Or I guess you don't have any, okay?
Stormy invited me to do a commercial for her product. And so while we were there...
Now, child, why did I feel like Destiny got jealous of that? Okay, because y'all know Destiny wanted to be near and inclusive, honey, to Stormy's products, honey, okay?
Mel stopped by, and Mel was telling us that you invited her over. And so I thought that was interesting. I was like, what? Destiny invited you? So you and Mel are cool now? Y'all are not? What do you mean? Are y'all hanging out?
No, we're not hanging out. We agree to disagree.
Okay.
Adult-ish.
That part.
That's good.
Don't ponder on it too long. We good. We can be in a room together. That's all you need.
Gucci.
Everything was so peaceful at the peace party. I really couldn't tell if y'all were good or if you were just faking or like what was that about?
Not faking.
Right. At the peace party.
Tiffany is always starting shit, and it's just like, girl, it's so unnecessary and unbecoming. And then you ain't even about to be renewed for another season, so I don't know what the purpose was, okay?
Yeah, you remember Mel?
The only person that got on my nerves at the peace party was you.
Oh.
Yeah, so no, I wasn't faking.
What Tiffany do?
Oh, you know how Tiffany does her Tiffany rant. Tiffany is vibe unaware. She doesn't read the room. She doesn't read the vibes. But
Tiffany don't give a damn. Okay?
I'll give her one thing. She is consistent. Tiffany definitely knows how to make an awkward moment more awkward. Girl, bye.
Flex, what up, man? Not much, man. Just want to holler at you for a second, man.
Y'all talk to Mel? I talked to Mel today, though.
That's like Tisha's second or third time bringing up Mel, like such a hater. If this girl is such the enemy to you, like you wouldn't keep bringing up her name. Child, these haters, honey, they are fans, honey, okay?
I was trying to get her to come. I don't know if she's coming. Y'all think she's coming?
She's coming.
I didn't like that with Stormy, with her saying that. To me, that was very two-faced. You were just with Mel, and you know damn well she's not going to come and support him after he told, what's her damn name? Ariane, her damn business. Okay? After he did that, Mel had that massage done and told you that, Stormy, and you don't listen. You knew she wasn't coming, so why would you get with the girls? Oh, I was trying to get her to come. For what? Did they cut that part out? I felt like if you was really Mel's friend, you shouldn't say stuff like that. What do you guys think of that? Get down in the comments, let me know.
She has to come.
The six of us had dinner, and then she told us that if her schedule allowed, she would.
It's Sheree coming. That's what I want to know.
See, that's messy too. It's Sheree come. Like, why? What are you doing, Stormy? Whose team are you playing for, baby? Okay, if I'm Melody's friend, I'm not gonna be bringing up her, ex-husband's new clout chasing boo thing. I'm not gonna be messy like that. So that right there was Stormy, very messy. And it, like her behavior online, like with her and her mom, like it's all starting to make sense, you guys. It really is.
Good question.
And what should be her?
To support her new boo.
Right.
You by yourself, dog? Hey, I'm about it. I'm going to speak.
He gotta go.
Decided.
He gotta go get ready for his speech that he can't get right the first time. Okay, you don't, and that's what I told y'all about these niggas. They don't mind taking them damn drawers off. Okay, they know how to take them drawers off, but you try to get these niggas to make a public service announcement. They can't do that. Okay, where they do that at? Okay, damn.
That it'll be in our best interest for her not to attend the Honest Wine event because it would be more focused on her not dating. So I just...
His ass in the confessional trying to act like he ain't the clout chaser that he really is. Nigga, you are a clout chaser. That's why y'all was paying the damn paparazzi to take y'all damn pictures. Child, who is you trying to fool? Because it certainly is not Miss Robinson, honey. Okay, how you doing? Child, let's listen to Hook-Headed mess up this speech, okay?
You have wondered why I came up with the idea to produce my own wine. I mentioned the idea to a few people and even visited a wine shop. I'm going to start that over. I must share with you all the woman who inspired the wine's name.
What the fuck was that? What the problem is? What, forgot the words?
Of course I can remember the words, like I wrote it.
Yeah, you wrote the motherfucking song and now you can't even remember the goddamn words? I mean, what the fuck you doing?
Grandmother Inez. is the picture of my grandmother here.
They had to put the damn picture up there just for his ass to get his damn speech together. Child, hook-headed. You've had more passion when you are caught and seen arguing with Melody. Okay, you get all your words together then. Okay, like, man, sit your ass down, man. All right, so last but not least, you guys, we got this conversation with Marceau and Kimmy's son. So let's play that.
It turned out everybody was here. Shit, Reese and Kimmy were late.
Marceau is stupid. How you gonna get on Maurice and Kimmy for being late? You know all the stuff they going through, man. Like, Marceau is just so inappropriate, honey, with the, with the stuff he say. Be saying stuff at the wrong time. Jalen looked at him like, all right, nigga, don't be talking about my mama. Okay, what you say about my mama?
At least they're here. They got a lot going on.
Jalen is such a nice, sweet, innocent soul. Like, I really like Jalen, you guys. Kimmy did a wonderful job with him. Just laid back, just chill, just real. Just, to me, the Scott brothers could learn a lot from him. He doesn't, like, put on, To me, they be trying to act like more than what they is, child.
Let me ask a question, man, real talk. What's up? How are you with your mom in the situation?
I mean, I don't know. Being honest, I don't really know how to feel about it. I don't know how to process it.
You scared?
I'm definitely scared because it's something I don't know. It's something that I haven't encountered before. As a man, I feel like I can't just show it all the time, If I showed it all the time, I couldn't work it like.
Wow, that was really honest and vulnerable, for him to admit. I like the fact that Marceau is taking the time out to have this conversation with him. That meant a lot to me, to see that. So we'll give Marceau, a few points.
Honestly, I really couldn't.
Personally, I remember when my mom was diagnosed with cancer, I got the news, I went to the office, cried, came back, closed the store down.
Did they know what stage?
Well, the thing is, I have 2 lumps. So they're kind of categorizing it. They said like a 1B, 2A. Both of
So we hear Kimmy and Stormy having their conversation.
them are still pretty early, but I have 2. And that's kind of just why I've been a little aloof. I was just having a hard time dealing with the new information. And so I just didn't want to be everywhere crying every 5 minutes, And it's taken us some time. I got my little soldier here. And he kind of tags along with me all the time now. Kind of like Courtney. You said Courtney drives you and takes you all over the place. He's kind of...
But Kimmy, it really shouldn't have took this situation for Maurice to, get his stuff together. Okay, so hopefully you guys, their marriage improves because of this situation. Hopefully Maurice takes it more serious.
Some of the things that I can't change. And accept my place. Like, why me? I know you won't ask, but whatever you need, I'm here for you.
Bitch, be there for yourself. You concentrate on keeping the doors of Madani open, okay, and pay the damn employees. And keep Mel's name up out your mouth, heifer. Okay, you do that. Okay?
And most of my friends give me that sentence because I'm just not an asker. I'm not.
She ain't go to you, Destiny. And I think when it comes to that, you guys, we tend to open up to people that we feel like we can trust. I don't really see Kimmy doing that with anybody in the group, maybe except Maurice, Marceau, and Tisha. Maybe even Mel. I see her calling Mel before Destiny. I don't know. I just get that type of energy from Kimmy. I know I'm like that too. If I'm going through something, I'm not going to call some random casual person that's affiliated with the same clique that I'm in. No, it got to be somebody I really trust and I can really be vulnerable and hold space with, because this is very sensitive.
Some days I talk to her and she's happy and good spirits. And then in some days I can't get a response out of her or Maurice, and that hurts. You gotta understand, before my mom met Maurice, I never saw my mom cry until her wedding day.
Kimmy, that's not good, girl. That's not good. We gotta show the emotions. I told y'all, I think in my recap, that was something that was important to me, to show my daughter that I hurt, I do cry. I remember growing up, I would only see my mom cry at funerals, and to me, it's just not a badge of honor to be a strong woman all the time, because that really truly doesn't exist. We all hurt, we all have pain, and I feel like, if we could be loud and kicking it with each other and being boisterous and clowning people, then we also need to make a space for the times when we're vulnerable, and we have to show our children, well, mommy is crying about this, or mommy is disappointed that this is going wrong, or that this has happened. Like, I feel like that's so important to the upbringing of a child, because what will happen is, and I know because of my experience with my mother, it kind of taught me to hold things in, and then I was one of those people that would erupt, just blow up, because I would be holding stuff in. I told y'all, coming up, my mother would dismiss my feelings. So, and I didn't realize that until, years later, after I was grown, that pattern was taking place. And it really hurt me, and it hurt a lot of my relationships, because a lot of people thought I didn't care for them, when really I did. I just didn't know really how to express myself maybe in that moment. So I just feel like that's really important. But yeah, the last time I saw my mom cry was at her friend's funeral, and she said, who do I have now? I don't have nobody. And she was crying, and it was like, wow, my mother, does have feelings. And I assume she did, but you really don't know if you don't see certain stuff. So it's important to show all sides of who you are, is the point that I'm making, guys.
Ever. Wow. Ever. And so it's tough, like, when my mom actually expresses that she's upset, because she never did that. Like, growing up, we didn't express feelings, like, to each other.
And to be honest, and all things being equal, Kimmy was probably brought up in a household where people dismissed and denied her feelings. So subconsciously, she took that on and distributed, that same type of behavior to her child. It's a lot of times this stuff, you guys, is generational.
That's for real. But then y'all started recording the show. I saw her cry for the second time on the show. Like, you gotta understand.
Marceau is like, wow. And I really wish they would have had more of a conversation about this. I get it was Martell's event, but I'm more interested in them having a dinner with Maurice, Kimmy, Marceau, Tisha, Jalen. I want to have more conversations about this, because I feel like this is really important.
To see my mom like this hurts. It hurts. It hurts bad. Because I don't see my mom vulnerable like that.
You could tell that Jalen kind of wanted to cry in that moment. And I'm glad that Marceau hugged him and, he's by his side, during this time. So that was really nice to see.
Damn. All I know with emotions is that you should experience them in truth. You should be true to your own emotions. You should be true to what you're feeling. And you should...
But Marceau, he contradicts himself, because you good in this moment with Jalen, but like with your wife and her emotions and her feelings, you pretty much dismiss and deny them. So you need to start taking your own advice.
To think critically about why and exactly what it is you're feeling. And in that, be okay to feel how you feel. You know? If you feel like you gotta cry, cry. If you don't. It's a tough thing to manage, man. No one's here to manage your feelings. No one's here is going to tell you what the right way to do. And I promise you, as much as I've been searching high, I don't know. And the more I talk to older people and younger people and therapists and everybody else, don't nobody knows. Nobody knows. My heart goes out to you. The same thing you're going through with your mom, I'm going through with my sister. And I'm going through with my brother and his wife. And what brought me to tears was thinking about how scared they may be. Even if you're optimistic on the other end, think about how scared they may be, you know? But listen, man, I love you, dog. If you need anything, all right? All right? And I'll just reach out to you because you ain't going to tell me. You're too strong. You're too headstrong, man. Look at me some drink, dog.
Child, he ain't going to reach out to you, Marceau, because you don't practice what you preach. I think that Marceau, if he really tried, you guys, he could be more of what he is, like be more of a compassionate person, right? So, honey, all we could do is pray, okay, on that note. But anyways, you guys, that's all Honey Miss Robinson got for y'all. I just wanted to break down the episode a little bit more. Okay, don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.